chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. With Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. What's up, cuties? Happy Friday. Hold on. Where am I in my pictures? This a mess. What is this? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Happy Fridays to Fridays. Happy Friday to you guys. Shout out to Too Blessed for you. Too Blessed was the first person in the chat. Too Blessed, you just make sure you in the Let Loose Lounge tomorrow, okay? For your drink. Shout out to Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie in the building. Shout out to the cutie mods. I see Linda Gamble. I see Aunt Debbie. I did hear from Tyra. Tyra will be missing in action for a bit. But shout out to the cutie mods. Shout out to the cutie crew. OMG, did we not have an awesome members only live the other night? We should have had this up. We should have had a whole lot up in that members only live, but it was excellent. It was well needed. Thank you guys for giving me some well needed advice. Well needed advice. And Aunt Debbie told me when it comes to anything, so go ahead and play her theme song. I'm gonna play it right now.
Hey, I don't give a fuck by none of that shit. By none of that shit. I don't give a fuck by none of that shit.
That's what Aunt Debbie said, child. That's what Aunt Debbie said. But again, shout out to the cutie crew. We had a ball. Shout out to the cuties in the chat. Thank you guys for joining me. For all of you, if you can make sure you are still subscribed. We had L'Oreal the other day. L'Oreal said somehow she was unsubscribed from all of her favorite YouTubers, which I'm one of them. So yeah, make sure when you guys are out and about on YouTube to double check and make sure you are still subscribed. And definitely make sure you're still subscribed to my channel. But hello. This will be a power hour-ish. We may go over a little bit, but because I'm off, but I do have a mani-pedi appointment this afternoon. I see my little sis in the building, trending. Hey, little sis. Shout out to the content creators in the building. We got Aunt Debbie. Make sure you subscribe. Trending at some point. We got Pastor Braylon Lee in the building. I also want to give a shout out to Queen Common Sense. If you guys are not subscribed, please make sure to do so. If I missed any of you, my apologies, but thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm not going to run my mouth too much before we get started. But I did want to start on something that hit home for me. Quick hot topic. But I'm sure you guys heard about the couple that was unfortunately one of them. They both were electrocuted, and the husband passed away. Um, it hit home for me because it was at a resort in Mexico, a resort that I have frequented quite a bit. Now, disregard the little blurb in the corner. That's the X. But the resort is sister resorts, Sonoran Spa, Sonoran Sea. And unfortunately, as I mentioned, a lot of people were in the hot tub at the time, but the husband and wife were electrocuted and the husband passed. So it made me scared, child, because I've been in those hot tubs several times. This is a view, and to the is my right. Yeah, you're right as well. To the right, that's cut off, is the hot tub. Is the hot tub. Beautiful resorts. It can happen anywhere, so I definitely don't want to just down the resort because it's in Mexico. Allegedly, it may have been due to faulty wiring, but I'm scared because I got a vacation planned, child. So rest in peace to the husband that passed. Prayers going up to the wife. I believe she's still in critical condition. And the reason why I've been to these resorts in particular so much, they call them Arizona beaches. You guys know Arizona is a desert, but we were, when I lived there, able to drive about a 4-hour drive. So yeah, that was heavy on my heart, child, because I've been in that same exact hot tub. So, don't want to put any fear in anybody, but I just wanted to touch on that. But we're going to go ahead, child, and get into some hot topics. And then we do have some Huntsville happenings. Kenya Moore, child, allegedly has been suspended indefinitely from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And this is allegedly because of the alleged revenge pee that she showed at her opening of Kenya Moore Hair Spa. And it was against newbie Britt Edie. Now, again, this is alleged. I did catch and shout out to Michelle A.T. Elian. I caught her YouTube video yesterday. Child, I didn't even want to hear my own voice yesterday on YouTube. I said, let me lay low. Let me just go on, lay low. You hear me? Based off, But shout out to Michelle A.T. Elian. I've been following her way before I started the YouTube channel. Tia P, no, the resorts in Mexico, they are sister resorts. So where the incident happened is Sonoran Sea, and then their sister property is Sonoran Spa. I've stayed at Sonoran Spa quite a few times, as well as Sonoran Sea. So, yes, simply, I see your comment, my love in Huntsville historian is in the building. But I was watching Michelle A.T. Elian's video last night regarding this. She is the one that broke the news. If you guys are not subscribed, and I'm sure a lot of you are, make sure to go over and subscribe to I Am A.T. Elian. She's been out here. Yes, CC, she is an OG CC. She's been doing the damn thing for years. She lives in Atlanta, and she does get a lot of exclusive tea. So, shout out to Neighborhood Talk. I'm going to go ahead and play just the part where Michelle mentioned what's going on with Kenya. I did see someone in the chat earlier say that Kenya said that she will be going live later on to address this. And that Hope, all of this is rumors and alleged at this time, but it has broke. The news has broken. Child, what's wrong with me today? Thick tongue, get up off of me. But yeah, it's all out and about. So yeah, we'll be watching to see what Kenya has to say. But I'm going to share a clip. This is covered under fair use, the copyright disclaimer under section 107. And yeah, we are commenting and criticizing this and everything else. Everything else. So let's take a listen, guys. Hit that like button for me. Let's go. I think I got it at the parts where I want it. All right, here we go.
Marry somebody is the core definition of what revenge porn is. Like, so I'm not an attorney or anything like that. You know, I play one on the Kenya has been suspended indefinitely. Y'all hear me? Hashtag indefinitely. Y'all remember when I told y'all that the show was on hiatus indefinitely, and it was true? Well, Kenya has been suspended indefinitely. And you know, when the suspension comes, honey,
this a mess.
I don't know. That Peach gonna be gone too. I don't see her coming back next season. If she gonna be suspended indefinitely. And this ain't what I heard. This is what I know, honey.
All right. That is enough as far as me sharing that. But again, shout out to I am AT Alien. I'll put the link in the description once this live is over. Dolores, I don't know if it's been that long for me. You said you've been subscribed to her since 2010. What is it, 2014? I don't know, child. It's probably been about 10 years for me. I'm not sure, but yeah, quite a bit. But I wanted to touch on that. Simply Beautiful said OWN needs to take a hint or something that you said, Simply. But it just so happened that I got this picture here based off of your comment, Carlos and Kenya. And the reason why I have Carlos here, because if this is true, that Kenya has been suspended, number one, if she did do and release the images of Brittany, that is Revenge P, and if she did that, she deserves the suspension, and if not, to be let go. And look, I like Kenya. I'm not team twirl, but I do think that she's done a lot when it comes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, kept the people watching and all of that. But look, Revenge P is illegal. Now, Carlos, you know, he liked to smile all up and through the Bravo celebrities' faces and say that they're his sisters and his girls and friends and everything else. And Carlos, I don't want to say could have, should have, whatever. Carlos should have done the same damn thing. When, because see, Martel's wasn't alleged. He's been convicted of that. And we've been talking about this for quite some time as far as the lack of action, the lack of reprimanding when it comes to Martel Holt, right on Love and Marriage Huntsville. What'd you say, Trending? Trending say she's teen twirl, and if it's proven she did it, I have to let her go. I'm waiting it out, but dang, I understand. You know, I will say this. I don't know if it's true or not, but based off of the screenshots that was on that poster board that Kenya had at her event, where she showed, you know, rumors and stuff about Brittany, behind that you can see a partial image. So it was a picture of something, child. I don't know if it was of what they say Britt was doing, but yeah. For me, hey Deshonda, for me, it is no different than what Martel Holt did. None. And yeah, I don't even know why I got Carlos up here, because he ain't gonna do a damn thing. Everything is entertainment to Carlos, and God forbid if something drastic was to happen, Me personally, since he hasn't taken acted in a manner that I feel like he should have as far as making decisions, I think if something drastic was to happen, that will be entertainment to him as well. So I'm not gonna hold my breath, but excuse me, guys, I gotta sneeze. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but so far we have not seen Martel be held accountable for damn near anything when it comes to the actions on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But some of you have already answered. Hey, Relly. Some of you have already answered, but do you guys think, number one, that it's real? Do you think that Kenya did this? Let me know in the chats. Let me know. But first, shout out to a G Squad. G Squad, I saw a thumbnail of yours and all I read was I'm sad. It was yesterday. And I had to take a hiatus. I did not watch it yet. But whatever made you sad, I hope you are feeling better. I really, really do. There's been a lot of heavy hearts on YouTube, especially this past week. And child, even if I hear my name, I'm climbing right. I ain't gonna say that. I'm climbing right back in my little space, depending on what's said. But thank you for the super sticker, G Squad. Let me put my little ignorant guy up here.
You, boo boo, thank you, and I got my money, boo boo.
Thank you, G Squad. Let me read a couple of you all's comments. Do you think it is real? Do you think it's real with Kenya? Hey, 803 is where I be. My degree is real said, I would be sad if Kenya did it because she has a daughter and it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. Patricia, you said the camera crews didn't see this coming. As far as what? How would they know what she had set up as far as her presentation? But good question. According to Michelle, the camera crew got up out of there immediately. And I don't want to say this because I believe there was audio of someone saying, is that a penis? That was caught on audio live at that event. Deshaunda, you said, I don't know if she did, but I hope like heck she did not do it. Trending said, I'm hearing from other sources close to it that is not what it seems. It could be false hope, but I'm holding out hope that it's not true. What I will say about this, the statement that Kenya Moore released last week, for me, the wording was very tricky. The wording was very tricky. So and don't hold me to this word for word, but off the top of my head, I remember her saying something like she did not put out any private images. But if allegedly these images are public on, let's say, OnlyFans or something like that, and she put that out, that's still revenge P. So we'll see. They say Kenya is going live, and we'll definitely take a look and later on and see, what's going on. But let's go ahead real quick. I hate to even talk about this guy. I am sick of him. And you guys, I don't know if you sick of him as well, but baby, I am. But none other than Simon Guobadia. Simon Guobadia has not stopped being petty. I think he's getting a joy out of it since Porsha left him. And Simon posted yesterday, no more Africans, no more Rolls Royces. And he didn't say more, he said more. Hashtag buy your own. Porsha, baby, I know she really, really wished that was somebody that she wouldn't have given the time of day at all. But The reason why I mentioned him is what Marlo said. You guys know that Marlo is a former peach holder on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She will not be back this season. But Marlo said she needs to give a class to the girls, chat. She said, when are these girls going to learn to get shit in their name? I might need to teach a class. And I agree with Marlo. Look, Marlo got some experience. Marlo allegedly was dating a billionaire that purchased her a home and a car and furniture and everything else. And Marlo made sure that all of that was in her name. So yeah, number one, make sure it's in your name. But if it was a gift, the pictures of Porsha on that 2021 Rolls Royce was a gift. And it was a big bow on it, all of the above. So, and she did, Shorty D. Thank you for putting that in the chat. Shorty D said Porsha had an RR before she met Simon. She absolutely did. Oh my God, Moist. What's the name of that cake brand? Betty Crocker, really? Whatever it is, child, super moist. I can't do it. I can't. Not Orange Juice Jones, child. Deshonda, me too, sis. Deshonda said, I wish somebody take his phone and hijack his social media because I'm sick of Simone Gubati. Girl, we all are. Trending, you said a least gift, in my opinion. Is it still a gift though, Trending? Even if it's a least gift, that's still a gift, right? I guess, child. The only thing about Simon, I think Simon is super mad because he's fighting this case with immigration. And according to the prenup, whatever Simon was instructed to make payments on, that mortgage, the utilities, the security company, cars, insurance, he has to continue to do that. So I'm sure that's a tough pill to swallow. Okay, Trinity, you said it's still a gift. I just don't want to give Simon credit for actually purchasing something, okay? Oh, scamming behind. And I believe he may still be in LA. I'm wondering why Simon ain't purchased a home or rent a home or apartment, a condo or something in ATL. For me, he's staying away from Atlanta for a reason. Now, I'm just on the outside looking in, but he also put a motion in to the courts because he don't even want Porsha being able to be filmed in that Rolls Royce. That's petty as hell. He already put a motion in where he didn't want the house filmed. Now he put a motion in, he don't want the car filmed. He don't want Porsha filmed. Period. And he's sickening to me, child. Men like Simon, he kind of remind me of Martel. They make this single life look excellent. Okay. Lady J, you said Porsha should have made sure she handled her business better than she did. Looks like she will be walking away from that old man. Ooh, child. Old man, empty-handed. Yep. I don't know. Well, she can't look. She got a pretty nice, in spite of everything that's going on Real Housewives of Atlanta. When they asked her back, her pay was pretty nice. Couple million allegedly, from what I was told. She also has her Pampered by Porsha line. She got a couple things going on. So I do think that she'll be okay. And then she is able to bank up her money while she's in that home. But allegedly, child, the producers are not touching as far as the camera and pointing that camera at Porsha's home or Simon's leased vehicle that he bought a lease for until the court makes a final ruling. So they haven't ruled yet, but I'm sick of him, child. Now look, the things that some do for money, I'm not going to say all the way that it was for money, but look, we know Porsha wouldn't have touched Simon with a 10-foot pole if she didn't think he had some money. Really, you said, but he encouraged Porsha, he sure did, to quit her jobs to be a kept wife. Now he's busy because she's independent again. He's controlling. That's it. That's all. And she was dumb, in my opinion, to quit her jobs. And thank goodness that she's been offered the opportunity, to make some more coins. But it's very controlling. And he knew that when he encouraged her to quit. That's what they do. That's what they do. And she was a little smart. She got that prenup, but we'll keep our eye out on that. What did I have next? What did I have next? All right. Well, next is something that's in my title. There is a YouTuber that is in Jaaiill. There is a YouTuber that is in Jaaiill. Is Jay Taylor in here? I see the comments. I see J28. J28T is not Jay Taylor. But if Jay Taylor is in here, hello, hello, hello. I'm scrolling up on my phone. And hello to J28T too. Hello to each and every one of you. Shout out to the cuties that's peeping in from the bushes. If you guys could make sure to hit the like button, that would be great. But let's go ahead and get into this YouTuber that is in jail. And I'm going to read the article first. Y'all see Jay Taylor, but I don't. Well. Ciao. I'm scrolling. So I saw somebody say hi to my sis, Pink Diva in the building. Hey, sis. Okay, I'll say it again. If Jay Taylor is in here, what up, bro? Hope you well. And you guys make sure you subscribe to Trending, Jay Taylor and Chef Don Don for their show that they do on Saturday evenings. Okay, let me go ahead. First, before I reveal, and I'm not going to really, we'll get into it. I'm going to read you guys an article about the incident that landed this YouTuber in jail. And after I'm done with the article, I will let you guys know who I'm talking about. Which one do I want to put up here, child? I'll put this one up here. But let me go ahead and read you guys what I have on my screen. And let me take this off so I can see it. It says, and child, let me bring it up on my phone. I'm sorry, you guys, because it still may be a part of this that's cut off. And I want to make sure if it is, I'm still able to read it. So give me 1 second. Okay, I got it up on my phone. So it says a babysitter from Lothian who was asleep when an infant boy in her care drowned in her mother's pool pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and was sentenced to 18 months. According to charges from the documents on September 15th, and this news just broke not too long ago, or as far as putting the pieces together of who this is. But according to documents, charges, okay, I did on screen take her name out. I'll say her last name. Martin was in charge of watching Jones at her mother's home. About 12:30 p.m., the two had played in the backyard, and it was the baby and another child was playing in the backyard near an uncovered in-ground pool. At first, Martin told responding officers that she began cleaning up pool floats when her phone rang. She turned around to answer the phone, and when she did that, she saw the baby floating face down in the rear corner of the pool. She said she ran over, scooped him up from the water, and brought him inside, where she began doing CPR, and she instructed her mother to call 911. Now, this is the part that all of it angered me, but this is the part that really, really angered me. The child was transported to a medical center and was unfortunately pronounced dead. After inspecting the baby at the hospital, detectives conducted a second interview with Martin at the home, and they asked her if she had been live streaming on YouTube when the incident occurred, and she said that she had, explaining that she regularly records her days online. She was not asleep. She was on YouTube. And this is Bravo related because the YouTuber is the sister of Jacqueline, that is Mia's friend on Real Housewives of Potomac. She's also a nanny. She used to be a nanny for Mia. She couldn't have been asleep and on YouTube, Miss Virgo. So, according to the article and the news reports and detectives, she was on YouTube and wasn't watching those kids. But she is Jacqueline's sister. I'm not going to put her YouTube name out here. She is Jacqueline's sister. Don't put her name in the chat. Please let people do some research, chat. TNTG mom. But if you do, I'll give you guys a hint. Child, I'll just go ahead and put a damn name out there because Mims Make It Make Sense interviewed her last year. And her YouTube name is Tita Talks. Tita Talks. And she has been in the Slammer since September. And she was charged with involuntary manslaughter. And I believe they gave her 18 months. She was sentenced to 18 months. So first of all, I just want to say prayers going up to the parents of the child. May the baby rest in peace. And this is sad. I don't naturally think that she did anything on purpose, but if you were in charge of watching kids, watch them. And there's no way, allegedly, I'll throw that in there. That's okay. And TNTG mom, and I went ahead and said it. So sorry. I'm sorry to you. But no way in hell you should have been on YouTube live streaming. So again, if you guys want to go back and look at interview that she gave, Make It Make Sense, it is on YouTube. It was a 2-part interview. And yes, she is Jacqueline's sister and Mia's former nanny. So let me drop some praying emojis in the chat, child. Prayers going up again to the family and the parents of the child that drowned. Yeah. So let me move on for that, child. It's heavy, and it's sad. And yeah, it broke my heart. But let's liven it up just a tad bit, child. Liven it up just a tad bit. First, let me go ahead and put this on the screen. Trending, I was going to ask you, but I found out how to do it. Set my notifications when folks go live on TikTok, but I got it. But if you guys want to take a picture of this QR code on the screen, it'll take you right to Mel's 7th Avenue beauty page. And that way you can catch her lives and all of that. But Mel was live this morning. I was 30 minutes late. And it was such a wonderful topic. It really was. It was motherless daughters. That was the topic that she was speaking on. And it was good. You know, it made me sad for women, number one, that, you know, because your mom could have been there in the physical, but not in the mental, not in teaching you. I even dropped down in the chat over there and I said, I just thank God for my mom, may she rest in peace, for all the teachings that she taught me. I promise you guys, I am her mini me by the way that I move in life. But it was a great live. Mel gave big props to her mom, Miss Van. She talked about how Miss Van went back to school and all of that to get her degree. But she talked about how Miss Van was so involved in, just the care for her daughter. But it made me sad because there are a lot of motherless kids, period. Motherless and fatherless, I should have said. And it made me sad because I cannot relate. Thank God and thank my parents. I cannot relate. So if you missed it, make sure to go back over there. I believe that the lives will still be up when it comes to King's Kid. When it comes to Mel's Live this morning, I do believe that you can go back and watch it. Hey, Z Frenchie. But it was a great topic. It reminded me, child, of how we get down right over there in our Cutie Crew members only. Yes, Relly gave a false report. 18 months is not enough for me. I get it. That's what they sentenced her to. But 18 months is not enough. And then on top of that, she did allegedly, I'll throw it in there, but that's what the police say, gave a false report initially. Yeah. But like I said, go over to TikTok. Now, Mel was running a TikTok special while she was live. But if I'm not mistaken, and you guys correct me, I do believe even on her website, child, I don't want to throw no percentages out there. This is Chit Chat saying it, not Mel. But I do believe there is a 25% off. And I think TikTok was given an additional 10% off. King's Kids said, baby, TikTok has me hooked like the home shopping network. Banned from Mel, all the virtual candy houses. Hope me. I believe you meant help me, Lord. Yeah, child. I tried to stay away from that TikTok purchasing, but the deals that you can get are excellent over there. The deals that you can get are excellent. Okay, thank you, Lady J. That's what I thought. It is 20% off. So as I mentioned before I move on, if you don't have the code, you guys know it's 7th Avenue Beauty.net. But if you want to scan, take a picture of the QR code, it'll take you right to her TikTok. So my notifications are set so I could try to be in those lives, child. Over there on TikTok. What else? But she did give some excellent advice as well. Seek therapy. We know it's a whole lot going on in life, period. A whole lot been going on right here on these YouTube streets. And Mel's advice was basically seek someone to assist you with your emotions. A therapist, a pastor, somebody. Valuable advice. And I love when Mel is in that giving advice space. Mel is only 38, but the wisdom that I believe that Miss Van instilled in her, she speaks as if she's older. So she get it from her mama, child. She get it from her mama. But I'm not going to put this person's picture up, but the Cutie Crew saw it early yesterday morning. I don't even want it in my live, child. But Cutie Crew, it was on the community wall yesterday. You guys responded, but I said it's some desperate folks out here. Desperate folks out here. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, also known as Basement Billy, yes, trending, is married, child. Got married. Who, how, and why? And look, I don't know the chick. I don't know her, but I'm confused. I am confused because for me, how is the man husband material? How is he a catch? while actively harassing women right there on Instagram. Lisbeth says she looks crazy too. Woo, child. Baby. Not Walmart sheets, Brittany Janae. Girl, Brittany Janae, you a fool. It did look like it was just some fabric, child, right there from Joann's Fabric. Let's just gonna wrap this around. Don't even sew it up. We'll put a couple safety pins and we're good. But how is he husband material? I'm so confused. Do you ignore? Because I wouldn't. Deshonda say she look a little special. Ooh, child. Baby. Do you ignore the activities of, at that point, it would have been soon to be husband and Miriam? And we're talking harassment, in my opinion. Straight up harassment, not just recently, for years. For years. Now, my question is, Aquarius said, did he bathe, child? It looked like, allegedly he was living right there in the woods. So it looks like they came right to his house, child, and held that marriage. We had Marsau and Tisha. I saw Maurice. I don't know if I saw Kimmy. I'm sure she was there. And the other brother child, I ain't gonna say what I was about to say. But they were there. And I guess they are now called Scott's 4.0. 4.0. But look, allegedly, he was living right there in them woods. And they just pulled up, child, grabbed a sheet, and they said, I do. Baby, I don't get it. Not a skunk wig. Yeah, Cutie Crew, y'all take a look. It's been on YouTube, but I put that thing up about 6 o'clock my time yesterday morning. Very early. Barbara. Oh, my God. Barbara said them sheets from Black Child, from Black's event from last week when Funky Dineva was there. Woo, y'all. It looked coldish. Ooh, y'all a mess. Barbara O said that's them sheets from Black's event. Child. Event. Ooh, child. Look, as I put on that post to the Cutie Crew yesterday morning, that man is a walking red flag. A walking red flag. But look, it's somebody out here for everybody. Somebody said that she did it for military benefits, child. I don't know. Deplorable. Jacqueline said, deplorable. Baby. Look, they got some of them stitching, that you can get from Dollar Tree. The little border, they got them some little. Ooh, child, let me look at the picture while I'm talking to y'all. Let me look at this picture. Which phone is it on? Because I want to describe it. I'm not putting it up here. No, ma'am. Where is it? Child, it gotta be. Oh, it's on this phone. Hold on, guys. While I bring it up, you guys hit the like button for me. Yes, child. Here it go, right here. So they had some little embroidery that was in gold that was around his sleeves and neck, and around her waist. It looked like, for me, it looked like, something you can get right there. That iron on embroidery that you can get right there at Dollar Tree. And it is giving sheets. It is giving sheetish. It is. But y'all didn't like the hair. Somebody said it looked like a skunk. You guys didn't like the gray at the top and the brown at the bottom? Let me know before I move on to this next hot topic, chat. Cece said, you think Kimmy tries to avoid being photographed at some events? Not to mention had Party City tablecloth, chat. I didn't even see the reception, girl. That was enough for me because I was just so confused. I was so confused. There should be some type of appeal, and his actions has not been none of the above appealing for me. None. Sonny, he's not a millionaire. He's not a millionaire. Let's see. Porsha should have done her due diligence. Okay. Pulled up a sheet, child. Somebody said that first. We may have to get them a care package. Yeah, child, because doesn't he live off the grid? I believe. Off the grid. I'm not sure if it's an RV or what, but I believe it. I believe that that's what he said at one point. Hey, Snatched by Diego. Okay, you said that you like the idea of the hair. It was different. Now look, that's people in the chat, Snatch, that's saying that it looked like a skunk. But Snatched by Diego said, I actually like the idea of her hair. Whoever styled them cheaply and didn't take the time to perfect the looks, but the idea was cute. All right, Snatch. You guys know I respect everybody opinion. Hey, Cricket. He's a walking, thank you, Dana, walking red flag. Out of all the Scott men, he's a walking red flag. So not to say that I was shocked, but I'm shocked. That wasn't an Aladdin meets Zootopia wedding. Simply. So I'm just going to say, good luck. That's all I can say, child. Good luck. And as I said, it's somebody out here for everybody, obviously. The pickings must be slim. That's all I got to say. Because I'm going to go by your history and what you show me. And yeah, no, I couldn't have done it. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the next Huntsville happening. Shout out to 793 of you joining me. Please make sure to hit the like button. But let's go ahead and get on accountability. Accountability. And it is based off of the clip that we've seen, or if you guys haven't, it's floating around as well, of what will be shown on Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow. And Tisha is crying child. She got the old Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac napkin folded up because Marsau is speaking to her about accountability. And Tisha was upset. She said that Marsau called her out in front of everybody. And this stems from, I believe, or not, we don't have to believe, but it stemmed from her demeanor, her actions, her drunkenness, her everything right there at Nell's birthday party. You guys remember we had a power hour. This was everybody's look at Tisha. She was drunk, she was out of her mind, and she was clowning. And allegedly, Marsau checked her right there at that party, and it continued at the home. So I was glad to see more of the clip because before I saw that, I felt like Marsau was acting like Tisha's daddy, but I really, really have to give it to Marsau because he said that, she really does not accept accountability damn near for anything. And he's right. So I got to give it to him. Tisha, in my opinion, does not and has not, on the show at least, held herself accountable for her actions, and Marsau told her right. He said that her whole default is to be defensive. Yes, the cry angle, Tamika. That little napkin child. I'm surprised Candace from Potomac didn't come out with something to sell and call it a cry angle. That tissue that's folded up. But he said that Tisha's default is to be defensive. And for me, we've seen this since season 1. Tisha gets very defensive. She even gets gutter. She gets gutter, in my opinion. You guys know, just last season at the reunion, she got gutter with Stormy and said, go pop some pills. Now look, Stormy is not at the top of the likable radar for a lot of people, but have we known or heard anything as far as Stormy popping pills? I'm not sure if maybe Tisha was referencing that video that Stormy did years ago, but no, because she said, I believe she said people in Huntsville said that was gutter. Go pop some pills. Or let's remember when she made sure to get gutter with Mel and told Mel about the matching BMWs. You know, that was gutter. And she does get defensive because a lot of things that Tisha has done, in my opinion, I don't know if it has anything to do with her and the way that she communicates or not being able to communicate effectively. And since she can't, in my opinion, she goes low and gets gutter. But yeah, she's done this. But she told Marsau that is embarrassing to her, him calling her out. And my question is, were the things that I just mentioned, and it's more, but the things that I just mentioned, was that embarrassing for the people that Tisha did it to? A lot of us wouldn't have known some of the details that came out about coleslaw if it wasn't for Tisha. So I'm going to give it to Marsau in this scene. And look, I do believe that he had no choice but to check Tisha right there at that party. I believe that we may not see everything, but I do believe that a lot may have been cut out, edited out, and she was a mess. She was a mess. From the time she got there, Tisha was on that liquid courage, baby. Liquid courage. And that liquid courage can get you in trouble. Okay? So he probably had to snap on her to save her. Because you guys saw Stormy's expression. Is that Winter a woman land? Hey, Winter. Shout out to Winter in the chat, guys. Where's your comment? There it is. Thank you for stopping through, Winter. And if you guys are not subscribed to Winter a woman land, what are you waiting on? Make sure to go over there and subscribe to her YouTube channel, Grown Woman-ish, over that way. Grown Woman-ish. I love it. But thank you, Winter. Thank you for dropping down. CC said Tisha was drinking that monkey shoulder. What is that? CC, what the heck is monkey shoulder? Child, let me read a couple comments. I'm looking on my phone. Hold on. CC, let me know. Liquid courage almost got her arse whooped. That's what I'm talking about, Glam Rocks. That's what I'm talking about. And I do believe that Marsau probably had no choice. I'm looking at a comment from Snatch by Diego, but he probably had to snatch her right on up and out of that party because she was buck wild, baby. Yes, she is Snatch by Diego. Winner, I love her channel. I do. Like I say, it's Grown Woman-ish over there. All right. Dolores said, Chitch, I wonder if there's a personal reason you don't cover the stories that never mind. What? Dolores? I don't know what you're talking about, but I will, I don't know what you're talking about because you said never mind. But let me say this. On this channel, I talk about the stories that I want to talk about. Now, Dolores, I will give you some advice. If there are stories that you don't hear right here on YouTube, go to Google, create you a channel, and talk about it. I promise you I'll come over there and watch. I promise you I'll come on over there and watch. But since you said never mind, child, I'm going to mind my business because I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, any story that I talk about is what I want to talk about. Baby, is that Melody Ashari? Melody Ashari in the building. Hey, Mel. Hey. Thank you so much, sis, for stopping through the live. I'm cheesing over here. But before I left your live over on TikTok, I told you it was an awesome live. Awesome topic. Motherless daughters. motherless daughters. So I don't know if you caught it at the beginning, but I did recommend everybody to go over there and watch. It was deep. It was deep, and I love that. Mel, you are wise wise beyond your years. You really are. Winner, will you tell them, child? Sometimes you got to serve a PSA. PSA, baby. Oh, Dolores, child. Dolores, I don't know if you sent a super chat, a cash app, a super sticker, or anything, but Dolores want to tell me how to run my channel, child. No, man. OMG, Mel. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so very much for the super chat. Child, I'm gonna have to play all of them memes that I got for this one here. But Mel said, let's have an amazing weekend, ladies, and use your discount, my codes for special percentages off. What's the discount code? We know it's 25%, Mel, but what is the discount code? And thank you so very much, OMG. I appreciate you. I really do. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody put the discount code in the chat for me. Okay, Summer Fine for skincare. Summer Fine. Let me put it in the chat. And mods, if you can put it in the chat as well. And it is for skincare. Summer Fine for skincare. Make sure to head on over to 7thAvenueBeauty.net. And as I put up here earlier, we do have that code where you can go instantly. Just take a picture with your camera real quickly. Child, if I could get this off the screen, I don't even want to take this super chat off the screen, child. Okay, you can take your camera and snap this QR code on the screen. It'll take you right to Mel's TikTok, but the website is 7thAvenueBeauty.net. So let's make sure to show up like we always do and show out. Summer Fine. Summer Fine is, what you say, Sassy? Sassy said get that lip primer. Sassy, girl. Hey, Tuan. Sassy, some of the cutie crew, child. Who was it? Teresa. Talk about she be trying to eat the lip scrub and everything. But I promise you guys, I don't do this just to do it. Now, Mel, if you don't know, my staple is the cleanser. Shout out to Pink Diva and Aunt Debbie for the recommendation. I've ordered that several times. But her products are amazing. Products are amazing. So let's make sure to support Melody Cherie. I had to stop down on somebody's channel the other day, child, and said, look, I support who I support. That ain't going to change. It's just not. It's just not. But thank you again, Mel, for the super sticker. Super chat, I'm sorry. G Squad, thank you again for the super sticker. And Snatch by Diego. He said, oh my God, it's Melody. Woo, woo, yes. Woo, child, is what I said, child. Thank you, Mel. Thank you again. Thank you, Winter Womanland. And shout out to all of the content creators that are in the building. But I said I'm playing all three for these super chats, and I am. Here we go.
You, boo-boo, thank you. And I got my money, boo-boo.
I got that one.
One last thing for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
And one more.
Plenty dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get...
All right. Child, Mel knows she gonna throw me all off my square. I don't even know where I was in my notes, child. But we got 876 of you guys in the building. Please hit the like button for me. What did you say, VC said she got some for her mother, but most of all, she got it from God. You talking about that wisdom, baby. Absolutely. But Miss Van, and I've said it before, and not that she probably even need to hear it. has done an excellent, excellent, excellent job. And I even said before that, unfortunately, when it comes to the positive, excuse me, representation of what I want to see on reality TV when it comes to Black mothers, Miss Van is it. She's it. I've had the opportunity to tell her that in a post, or maybe she was, I don't know, but I've had the opportunity to tell her that either on my YouTube channel or somebody else's YouTube channel. And it's just unfortunate that we don't get to see that. Carlos wants ratchet child. He wants a ratchet. Y'all like that? My ghetto. I'm gonna do it one more again because I see somebody saying that was funny. I'm gonna do it one more again, and we're gonna move right on to the next topic.
You, boo boo, thank you, and I got my money, boo boo.
He is so ignorant. I'm about to order me more oil with the cold. Summer fine. Oh, child, I misspelled it. Let me put that back in here. Summer fine is the code. Summer fine is the code. And if one of the mods, if you guys can, or I try to do it, grab the link. We'll put the link to 7th Avenue Beauty.net right in the chat. But who was after Mel Child? Like I said, make sure to check out that live though. Deep. It was Cutie Crew Deep. Okay. Check out that live on TikTok. But next up, child, I shouldn't even bring this up, but I had to. Oh, Destiny. Did anybody see Destiny's Big D live that she gave the other day? I'm going to admit, I tapped out, but the Cliff Note version, I was able to get a little something from it. So Destiny was showing all of the messages from Moses. She showed receipts, child. It was good morning, baby. Good afternoon, baby. Good evening, baby. Good morning, baby. Good afternoon. All of that. But when I watched, I noticed that Destiny stopped showing the messages somewhere around May. Okay. We know that Moses has come out and said April, his birthday, that was a big deal. And the messages stopped at May. Maybe she's going to show some more. I don't know. But like I said, I tapped out because at this point, Destiny is too much. At this point, it's too much. You already had your scene with Moses because we're talking live now. She's live. So we're talking June 2024. You done already taped scenes with Moses. You done already taped your scenes with Sonny. And current time for me is too much. And I think that she really needs to get over it. The man is married. He's married. So I don't understand why she coming on live. Because I believe she probably showed this right on the show as well. Why is she coming out live on her show showing the receipts? It really don't matter now. And you guys know I was rocking with Destiny as far as the way Sonny moved. But at this point, girl, get over it. Get over it. It's giving you kind of want that old thing back. You know what I mean? And not only has she been speaking about Moses, but she's been speaking about Melody Cherie as well. Now, somebody direct me to an interview, a live on TikTok, Instagram, anywhere, where Mel has been talking about Destiny. She hasn't. So it's giving. That's the only thing Destiny got to talk about. That's, Mel, Sonny, Moses. That's it. We ain't heard a damn thing about Lil Berry. And believe me, Destiny can go through what she experienced in that marriage and be able to talk about those experiences without crossing over the line. And, because I think that man got restraining orders and every damn thing else on her ass, but she could talk about something. I know Mel. Mel said it ain't one. It ain't one. Well, let me get down to Mel's comment. It ain't one. It ain't a live, it ain't an interview, it ain't a sit down, it ain't a tell all. It ain't one. And I've heard her mention Mel and how Mel can't hold on to her friendships. Girl, you wasn't no friend. Because see, now you want to put this DV narrative out here about yourself, but you are able to overlook Martel. No, man. No, man. So she's back. And I think the only reason why she's back is to talk about Moses, Sonny, and Mel. That's what I think. You know, good night, baby, love you. She's showing this the other day. Girl, that man is married. That man is married. And if you didn't record that while they had those cameras in your face on Love and Marriage Huntsville, you shouldn't be talking about it now. It don't matter. You know, she even said she checked out. So if you checked out, check on out. Like for real. Check on out. Like now. So I'm sure we'll see. I don't watch, you know. I went over there because I saw a clip and I said, let me go look. I did find what the guy, the way he read it. I found that was funny because he was reading the messages. Good night. Good morning, baby. Good night, baby. Good afternoon, baby. He read it real fast. I got a chuckle out of that. But then, yeah, girl, get over it. Get over it. So I think that's that on that. The last topic, child, is none other than Mr. Martel Holt. When I tell y'all I am sicker, SICCUH, Martel Holt. See, Martel Holt smells new meat. New meat. Before I move on, let me read Mel's comment. Give me 1 second, guys. Mel said, I've never in my life heard so much convo about friendships except in this sector. We are too grown to be concerned about friends at this stage in life. Honestly, it's so much more work to do. I agree. I totally agree. And child, this is YouTube. So, you know, if we talking about the sectors of YouTube, are there really, really, really friendships? I've been able to, thank God, be blessed with a couple, and that's a couple. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have to vet people, get to know people, all of the above before you are really blessed with that title. But excellent comment, Mel. I agree. I do. Lori Smith said, Melody Cherie, we need travel size products. Somebody said that before, Mel, as well. Wait a minute, Lori, because I'm looking on my phone and the screen. But somebody said that maybe it was a live that I was looking at of Mel's. And somebody said, yeah, something that's TSA approved. Smaller bottles. But let me go ahead and get into a Martel Holt. I'm already over an hour. But like I said, I'm sick of them. But Martel smells new meat. And when I say smell new meat, it's new victims. Yes, we want travel sizes. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Mel, it would be nice if, you know, it was a set of a smaller moisturizer, a smaller face toner, all of that. Sample sizes inside a little plastic case. I would love it. Okay, you see the people. The people in the chat saying yes for carry-on bags. Right. A lot of us, when we travel, we got that one carry-on, and that way we can take our product right on with us. So let's get that idea over to that black chemist, Mel. And yes, we would love it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me go back before. Let me get him off my screen too. Right now, child. I don't even like looking at Martel too much. Hold on. I'm looking on my phone, but I'm going to scroll up. Okay. Let's see right here. And for the spiritual apparel, it's half off with code evolution because we are getting the room ready for expansion. Nice. Mods, help me. I'm trying to scroll up and read comments. If you guys, let me pin this. Can I pin this? Hold on, Mel. Hold on, chat. Let me try to pin this from my phone right here. Click on this, pin the message. Okay, so that message is pinned. We have summer fine for skincare, and for the spiritual apparel, it is half off. And the code is evolution. Evolution. So she getting ready for expansion, baby. We know that's right. Out with the old, in with the new. In with the new. But yes, give us those travel sizes, please. A sunscreen would be nice to add. CC. Oh, now Mel, I don't know if you caught my live, but I mentioned Marcus and his skin cancer. Thank God that they were able to catch that and all of that. But naturally, we talked about the importance of sunscreen. So CC is in the chat, and she's saying a sunscreen would be good too. CC, I think it will probably have to be something that's a part of what they got going on when it comes to, what we have seen produced. But yeah, anything for the skin, I think is good. But travel size is absolutely good. Doris Leak says she would buy a set today. Yes. Yes, we need that because we want our products. I'm going to say this real quick and I'm going to move on. And I found this probably at Target. You guys know how they have the travel size sections. And then they have a little plastic bag with empty bottles in it. So you can put your body wash in it. You can pour in your lotion. You can pour in whatever. And then that way you can stick that right into your carry-on. That's what we want. That's what we want. And Samantha is trouble. Samantha said, yeah, sunscreen would be amazing, especially to go along with the body butter, body oil, and sunscreen. All of it. All of it. Oh, wow. Rolling out an entire vitamin C. I'm looking on my phone, Mel. Vitamin C line. Hold on. We are rolling out an entire vitamin C line beauty in July. And she said, we got you. We got you. Okay, now I'm going to scroll in my chat. Yes to vitamin C. Yes to vitamin C. Yes. Okay, so we're going to hold her to this. Trending is here. I know Trending going to hold her to it. All of us going to hold her to this travel size set. Whatever that's going to be in it. But, ooh, child, if you can stick a little cleanser, little mini cleanser in there for me, I would love it. But if not, I'll pour that right on in the bottle. But the essentials. Trending. You know, I know you be on it, baby. So yeah, we're going to stay on Melody Cherie. You guys make sure, again, to go to 7thAvenueBeauty.net. But my last Huntsville happening topic, again, is none other than Martel Holt. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit this real quick. Hit it and quit it. But I mentioned how he loves new meat. I'm not talking about wanting Tisha or whatever, child. She got a lot going on her damn self. But new ears. Anybody that he can tell his victim story to, child. New ears. And Mr. Man said Mel was doing her thing while they were married. Martel, this is what I swear I just chuckle sometimes. Man, we've been watching this show. Somebody let them know. Season 1, episode 1. Season 1, episode 1. Never, ever in the earliest seasons of this show were you saying all of this. Now, I'm going to say this. Mel, if you in here, close your ears. If she wasn't, she should have been. If she wasn't, which I don't think so, she should have been. The way you were out and about, carrying on with the disrespectful side chick. Look, and although I didn't like how Tisha, in my opinion, taunted Mel about the matching BMWs, Martel did go out and do that. It probably was like Simon Gubadia child, like we was talking earlier, because I think she on that there Huntsville City bus now. I'm not sure, allegedly, but Martel probably leased it as well. Temporarily, she was driving a matching car. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? But he's telling Trish, you know, he wants somebody to relate, no matter what, to this victim role that he's trying to sell and is not selling, just like Inez. Yeah, Mel was doing her thing. And I already told you guys, that man probably would have walked up in the house, close your ears. My legs probably would have been up in the air, as disrespectful as he operated out in these streets. Crazy. We do know from watching the show that for a time Mel did move out the home. And Martel, if she, let's say, went out on a date, you know, the date where you had the camera up in her face, video recording her in the air, Glam Rocks in the air chat, probably would have timed him coming home from work in the air. Love. Yes, ma'am. But anyway, Mel moved out. She went out on a date, and we saw that she couldn't even get no peace there. Mr. Man was in her face with a camera, child, videotaping and all of that. What we do know is this. If she was dating, it didn't cause the downfall and destruction and your marriage, if she was. So, you know, what are you talking about? If she was, it didn't cause Mr. Man to run out here and file for divorce because his wife was doing her thing. No, man. Oh, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of Simon. I am sick of all these men that operate in the manner that they do when it comes to running their mouths. Running their mouths like women. I ain't gonna say what Stormy called Marsau, but you're on that level, running their mouth. But this is the most expressions that I've seen when it comes to Tisha chat. She was all for it. Now, I heard something that I couldn't confirm before I started this live, so I'm not going to repeat. But I heard that Trish, I ain't even going to say it. We'll talk about it in the Let Loose Lounge. But yeah, Martel, until you can come out here and tell us, show us that you filed for divorce because Mel stepped out, just shut up, please. Just shut up. There is nothing. What comment, J28? You just deleted that comment. I didn't even see it. What comment? But yeah, I'm over him. And that's the last thing I wrote on this paper. I want to ball it up and throw it at his ass. I'm over him. Goodness, go on about your business. Because everything that he did, oh, child, I'm going to have to make that a meme. When Mel said dissolved, everything that he did caused everything to be dissolved. Their happy, beautiful family, the beautiful home, the businesses, all of the above. So, yeah, I ain't buying it. She was doing her thing. Run across the chit-chat. I say this publicly. Y'all know I am newly divorced. After 10 years as of this past February, and my ex, no. Steve, you better not come out ever and say a damn thing about me. Steve, after. So shout out to guys that handle themselves like that, child. Shout out to them, you know, because baby, I ain't the one at all. But let me, and thank you guys again for the super chats. Let me read a couple more. A couple more came in. King's Kid TV said, note to Mel. Mel, if you listen, I know I told you to close your ears, child. Because baby, if somebody said they would have had on stilettos, I will say at one point, that was my name in my sisterhood group that I had in Chicago. I was known as Stiletto Diva. That's all I wore every day, all day. So you absolutely right. Mr. Man would have walked in and saw stilettos in the air. In the air. That's just me. That's just me. You know, whatever. Note to Mel, travel sizes. SPF sunscreen, coconut, and vanilla scents. Oh, I don't like anything vanilla. But I do like coconut. Last part came from TikTok, and my 17-year-old teens wanted to. Yes, travel sizes and everything, Mel. Everything. We want it. Thank you, King's Kid. And Brittany Janae, you and me as well, sis. Sicker. S-I. Let me put that in the chat. C-C-U-H. Sick of him. I am. But that's it with my hot topics and Huntsville happenings. I do want to properly thank Brittany Janae, King's Kid TV, Snatch by Diego, Melody, Cherie, and G Squad. I'm going to read a couple comments. Give me 1 second, but let me properly thank them. Shout out to you guys that in the Cutie crew that sent me super chats the other night. Boy, was it heated. Was it awesome? And the advice that was given, all of us that were able to give advice and receive it, just amazing. But I'm going to put my favorite guy up here right now.
You, boo-boo, thank you, and I got my money, boo-boo.
Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to read some comments. Trending, I know them eyes meant you got eyes on it. Yeah, we're going to stay on that. But everybody in the chat said yes, because we travel. We do travel. And that's why I started off this live showing me at that resort where that unfortunate event happened. And yes, give us some travel sizes. Yes to the vitamin C and everything. Shantae says sunscreen is expensive to produce and there are a great deal of regulatory measures for sunscreen. Okay, good point. Good point. And I'm sure there are based off of, the level of protection that it's supposed to give. Good point. Look, child, we'll take that toner. We'll take some lip scrub. Well, the lip scrub can already go into the travel kit. But we'll take everything else. But that's a good point. Thank you for that. Let's see. Let me read a couple more. Bring us all the skincare. Hashtag self-care. Hashtag self-love. Yes. And hashtag summer fine and hashtag evolution. Hashtag go to 7thAvenueBeauty.net. You are on vacation and you pack naturally, Brenda, if you are checking a luggage, then everything that we purchase can fit, but if you are, let's say going to a resort for a weekend and all you want is a couple swimsuits and some cover-ups and you know what I mean, and you only have a carry-on, we can't take the regular sizes in a carry-on. But yeah. Facial wipes. Oh, you guys got some good ideas. Facial wipes infused with toner. Nice. Yeah, Mel should have like a round table or just a live. It ain't got to be no round table where people can bounce off ideas or whatever. And you guys know she has an excellent chemist. And then I'm sure they'll come up with some of the things that the mellometers are suggesting. Thank you, Minky Finky. He needs his own violinist to walk behind him. He stays a victim. Just like Simon. We've been dealing with Martel way longer. OMG. And I know Mel, this will never happen if she's still listening, but I promise you, if she were to pick up the phone right now and say, Martel, come home, Martel going home. Okay? We know it'll never happen. And I'm definitely not saying I want it to happen. I'm just saying all this mess that he's talking, all of that will stop instantly. Because he has learned, do you hear me? I believe these woo chows. I believe those woo chows is me, child. Talking about them legs, baby. Don't play with me. Please don't play with me. And then we public too. We on national, baby. I will give them something to talk about. Angela, you say you smell BS with that storyline. Meaning who? Marsau, not Marsau, child, all them M's. Martel and Trish. Well, Trish and Ken. It's a whole lot going on, if you ask me, when it comes to storylines, child. One of them, I made sure to save it. I'm going to read a couple more comments and then I'm going to be out of here. But I made sure to save this because don't forget they bust themselves out. Trish at first say she was related to Nell Fletcher. Then last week, child, she was related to Chris. So I'm calling BS on a lot. But that's what Stormy asked her. You and Fletcher related, right? Well, she had just said the week before she was related to Nell. And that the elders in her family are the ones that let her know she was related to Nell Fletcher. So if she related to Nell Fletcher and Chris Fletcher, is Chris and Nell related? That's a whole, oh child, that's a whole different storyline. Oh child, a mess. Okay, let's see. And the kind of man Martel is, he wouldn't have wanted to stay. Absolutely. His ego is too fragile. His ego is too fragile to continue to have wanted to do, to be married if Mel was doing her thing. Ooh, child, I'm sick of him. I'm so tired of hearing Martel talk about a babysitter. That's his only thing to throw up in her face. Does he not understand wealthy people have a nanny? Sir, leave that lady alone. Yes. Oh, I meant to say this, guys, at the start of the lives. Prayers going up to Black Titanic. I know Black Titanic is, she's been on live. I think I saw a part of her live this morning. But allegedly, Black Titanic had a mini stroke. She's doing okay. She said it was some other name when I checked into her live. And she also has court with Maurice this coming Monday. So prayers going up to Black Titanic. And Black Titanic, I believe Truth, to all these T's, and I got a T in mind. I believe True T said that Black Titanic will have security with her when she goes to court. My prayers going up. All right, a couple more comments. If you would have done that, he would have shouted it to the rooftops. Okay, so you're responding to Kim Jones. Kim Jones had to say something about, Martel lying in a nutshell. I definitely would have had Martel crying and sucking his thumb in the corner from the sounds that he would have heard coming from the bedroom. Hershey. Ooh, Hershey, are you a Virgo? I've never done it, but I've let it be known. Yeah, you ain't gotta private investor child. I say that for Let Loose Lounge or the Cutie Crew. I ain't gonna say that right now. There's a lot of chemistry between them. That's the only, it's more than what she got with Ken. Martel didn't realize Mel was trying to not let him suffer monetarily, but he kept pushing it, so I would have dissolved everything too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She handled him with kid gloves initially. And if I'm thinking back correctly to that scene when they met up, he was the one that said he wanted to not have the businesses joined anymore or whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. And thank God for that. Thank God for that. Happily divorced 7 years, but I need a black bald head man with salt and pepper beards. Glam Rock. Girl, I'm gonna have to show you what came up on my Instagram. These fellas been out and about for quite some time. You ready, huh, Glam Rocks? I'm not ready. I go out on dates, but I let it be known I'm not ready for nothing, no titles, nothing serious, no nothing. Truth be told, if she didn't file, they'd still be Meredith, and his narrative would not have been this one. Good point. Melody did right, returned his arse right back to rags, baby. From riches to rags. Normally it's rags to riches. He experienced that, but she did send him right on back. Baby, I'm going to make that a meme. I have said that 1,000 times. Dissolved, loved it. Loved it. And I really love the facial expression that Martel had on his face, child. All right, guys, we're going to get on up out of here. Martel needs to get a life and move on. He does. Samantha, did I read your comments already? I'm sick of Martel. If he was a better man, he and Mel could have had a healthy. I'm so glad I saw this comment before I end it. And I'm going to stop talking fast and read it. You said you're sick of Martel. If he was a better man, he and Mel could have had a healthy co-parenting relationship, making money, and this show would still be on top. But he ruined it all. Number one, I'm glad this is the last comment because I'm going to end it on that and I'm going to elaborate. First of all, you are absolutely right. Second of all, I've said my opinion has been that when Mel extended an olive branch for Martel to come to Destin, Florida, that I think that I felt, I don't know if she did, that's what, well, we know that's what she wanted. Number one, healthy co-parenting, but I'm talking about the show as well. Before then, we had the Bessemer Hillbilly episodes back to back. It was more about the Scotts. And look, if I was an ex-wife, I would have recognized that and tried to get this fool to get on board as well. I totally agree with you, Samantha. A lot of people were very excited, not for the hope of Mel and Martel getting back together, but we were very excited to see them, what we thought would be the start of a healthy co-parenting relationship. I think Martel was denied in Dustin, and that set him off. And after that, he came out here and acted like a damn fool. But he could have been making money. You know, I'm nosy. So I was checking the comments on Twitter, on Martel's page, everywhere, Mel's page, Facebook groups, while they were in Destin, and people were so happy. Another incident where people were extremely happy is when they were at that Riri launching at Madani. And when Martel and Mel walked in there, Martel holding the door when it was time for them to walk out, and Martel running through that parking lot to protect his ex-wife. A lot of people was excited about that as well. So we could be excited for them to be able just to get along, have conversations on the phone if need be, definitely be able to co-parent, and his dumb arse could still be making some money because people wouldn't feel the way that they feel about him, you know? So hell no, I don't want her to ever get back with him. And I think that because of his actions, even a cordial relationship is down the drain at this point. So he definitely ruined it all. He really, really did. A couple more. That's exactly what Mel wanted and what she thought would happen. She didn't want none of this court stuff. She did not. Tell me, this for those that may be in the bushes, child, you know, because people want to blame Mel. Mel didn't want child support. Mel didn't take them to court for a schedule that they would need to adhere to when it comes to the kids. Mel just wanted her peace. Mel just wanted to get that man the life that obviously he wanted because he wouldn't change while he was married. So where they do that at? I'm not going to take you to court for child support. I'm not going to get us involved in the court system where now other folks are telling us what we should and should not do with our kids, what we can or cannot do. All she wanted was peace. And, you know, even when they sat down in the, no, was it Destin? I believe that's when they sat down in Destin. And she let them know, you know, look, going forward, you may have somebody and get remarried. I may have somebody and get remarried. And then we can still even do these vacations together as a family. So he ruined it all, Samantha. He ruined it all, and his ass has ruined the show. 85%, I'll give him that. 15%, we're not going to ignore the things that we've seen on the show when it comes to the cast members. Carlos, let me see. I'll give Martel 65%. Carlos, I'll give him 10%. Oh no, let me give 50% Martel ruined the show, 25% Carlos, and then 25% the cast. So if Carlos would have made the change, the show wouldn't be ruined. I wonder how Marsau, feels that proudly coming out here saying, oh, they think they gonna make a difference in the ratings. He got a chuckle child, and them ratings been going downhill. Number one, because we haven't seen Melody Cherie promote the show not one time. And I think, I don't know nothing, let them do it. Get somebody else to do it to show her impact. And we see it down and down and down. So, yeah, mainly Martel. Martel ruined his family, the show, his what could have been a peaceful relationship. He's just crazy. I'm sorry, he is crazy. Like they say, the old folks say, crazy as a Betsy bug. He's just crazy to me. And it's a shame. So I know it may not happen, but I'm still going to pray for peace. You know, once them courts get involved, it's a lot. But I'm still praying. And she didn't even want this. Full custody for Mel. That's what I'm praying for. Because with full custody comes peace. But she didn't want it. She ain't do him like that. The man kept all the furniture, the clothes, was wearing the minks and shit in Atlanta, all of that. And guess what she did? Started over. Because all she wanted was peace. So look, y'all ain't going to get me preaching in here. I was going to go live tonight, but that's why I changed it today. I got a mani-pedi appointment, and I'm hitting up the Strip tonight. I think I'm going to go to the Sphere. Catch some type of show with my friends. Because Gigi say she been worried about me talking about I got a date. I'm going with friends. But we do have a Let Loose Lounge tomorrow. So I'll see you guys Let Loose tomorrow evening on Patreon and YouTube Cutie Crew memberships only. Or I may come live tomorrow afternoon before that. But I want to thank you guys again for joining me. If you did not hit the like button, please, please, please make sure to hit the like button on your way out. Shout out again to Melody Cherie. Thank you for the generous super chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone else for the generous, no matter the dollar amount, generous super chat. The support is amazing. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, little sis. I try to have fun. I will. It should be. But thank you. I'm gonna have me a couple drinks, chat. But shout out to you guys. Shout out to the replay gang. As I mentioned, make sure you are subscribed to whomever that you watch on YouTube. Double check, and make sure you are subscribed. Now, I'm going to play two things on my way out because I still got it here. It's really for my videos, but I'm going to go ahead and play my intro and my outro. But thank you guys. Hit that like button on your way out. Chat with you soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.
What's up, Chit Chat with QT? Chit Chat with QT. Chit Chat with QT.
Chit Chat with QT was killing.
Chit Chat with QT for all of this tea.
I had to play that little intro with my girl, Melody Cherie. Thank you again, Mel, for stopping through. Shout out to the content creators. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.